my review for the Land of Astoria, the Hero's Journal. This thing is sweet. This was my first one. Once I got the momentum going on Acts 2 and 3 of actually taking the time to journal, because it took me about a year to actually fill out a 3-month journal. But it's about establishing the habit of journaling and then what you should be journaling. But once I finished these, I loved it so much I went and got two more. I got the Galaxy of Astoria and Academy of Astoria. So, but for the first one, I was into my Lord of the Rings realm for a little bit, so this is definitely up that alley. Uh, it's awesome. As you can see, definitely got a little bit more wrinkled because I use it so much, but it kept me on task. It was hard to develop that habit at first, but seeing this, if I just laid it on my desk, it looks like something you want to pick up. And eventually, I did get into the habit. It took me a whole year to finish it, but the last 2 months, I was very dedicated into it, and it brings it down into 3 acts, each being a month. And the last 2 months have probably been my most productive. I've recently started my own business. I'm being an entrepreneur, but I'm not coming from that mindset. And this helps me stay into that mindset, or at least have a progressive mindset as far as my own business. So I recently started my own sports rehabilitation and my own sports strength and conditioning business. And I will say the last 2 months have been the most impactful. And guess what? I've been journaling more consistently the last 2 months. And so, with me stepping out into my own, it can be harsh in my own mind simply because I'm trying to be hard on myself because I want to be successful now, not realizing that it truly is a journey, it's an adventure. And this keeps me on task and it keeps me aware of where I've been and where I'm trying to go and to enjoy the moment, right? So every day I'd ask you to, what are your 3 big impact things that you need to do? We all are busy, but are we doing the things that truly move the needle? And this makes you reflect that and then write it down. So then when you get distracted throughout the day, like, do I need to be doing this? Shouldn't I be doing something else? It keeps you honest with that. Um, Always makes you grateful, and I think that's a big thing, is that we lose track of how we should be grateful for where we've gone and where we're going and who's helped us along the way. And then on top of that, you get to see the journey as you go. It has it going on in the background, and you can kind of mimic that as you're going on in your own. So the next journal, I will definitely spend more time coloring in these pages, right? Life makes it seem, uh, you know we got to add a little bit more splash of brightness into our world, and I think that's what I want to do with my second journal. But so far this thing has been really awesome, especially since starting out on my own. um, and I believe it's helping me, and I think it can help a lot of other people as well, especially if you're into nerdy stuff. So